About 8 years ago marked a technological shift in society when the making of the iPhone was introduced. According to courts, there are almost as many cell phone subscribers as there are people on this earth. In the world today, people are so addicted to the cell phones that it seems like that piece of technology dictates them. I fear that technology has taken over our lives so much that we will do anything to have that cell phone affect us. Albert Einstein once said, "I fear the day that technology will surpass our human interaction. The world will become a generation of idiots." I also fear that the day our generation is filled with idiots has come. Therefore, to become a society that is admired by our ancestors, we must balance technology with nature in our everyday lives. In our world, in order to be a cool teenager, you must have over 1,000 followers on your social networking accounts. People, especially teenagers, have become so antisocial to the point that they would rather go tweet about their feelings instead of having a true friend there for them. The people of America today live a lifestyle very different than our past ancestors. Compare 1980s and 1990s teen social skills to those of our current teenagers. What you may notice is deteriorating social skills. How social can you really be through the screen of your cell phone? Almost as social as an owl during the daytime. Social networks like Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat have cut back on not only our social skills, also they have deteriorated the boundaries and respect for others, privacy, or respect for one another. Furthermore, being yourself and living through nature are such a small part of our lives today that nature seems non-existent. In today's world, teenagers would rather go online than go outside. Society can be so ugly, but nature still has an everlasting beauty. When teenagers, even adults, are with a group of friends, it's almost guaranteed that at least one person is holding a conversation with another individual using a cell phone. 92% of teens report going online daily, including 24% who say they go online almost constantly. According to a new study from Pew Research Center, more than half of teens go online several times a day, and 12% report once a day use. Just 6% of teens report going online weekly, and 2% go online less often. Being online and using your cell phone this often can harm the body in many types of ways. In other words, people are negatively affected by cell phones, not just socially, but also physically. According to Business Standard, cell phones can cause radiation that can cause many health risks such as cancer, mental imbalance, dementia, headaches, tumors, impaired vision, and possible damage of the DNA of a person. Using a cell phone too often can be harmful and dangerous and negative. As a teenager in today's society, I have a cell phone and I know what it's like to be on these social networking accounts. If we as a generation don't stop our obedience to technology and our cell phones, then as a world we are headed in a very bad direction. On the contrary, cell phones can also have a positive effect on people. Cell phones make it easy to communicate in times of emergencies. No less than 65% of Americans also believe that their cell phone makes it easier to stay in touch with people they care about. According to Pew's Internet 2012 survey. Also, keeping a cell phone on you allows you to make 911 calls immediately, with no need to waste time to find a phone. The Federal Communications Commission estimates that 70% of 911 calls are made from mobile devices and recognizes them as important public safety tools. However, this ability to access anything and everything someone posts without knowing if their intent is malicious is a downside to the open transfer of information available on the internet. Technology is but a deceptive happiness that is created by using our cell phones and giving in to the norms of society. This topic relates to the authors such as John Winthrop and Ralph Waldo Emerson because this topic discusses self-reliance and being your own person by not conforming to society. Also, the topic discusses the small part nature plays in today's world and how being without nature negatively affects us. These authors would be very disappointed in society themselves by surrendering to the laws of technology. The laws of technology are that of having a cell phone, having multiple social networking accounts, having many followers on these accounts, etc. According to business standards, cell phones can cause radiation that causes cancer, resulting in possible death if used too often. Being a nonconformist and breaking free of the shackles of society among us, you must create a life where your cell phone is an aspect that comes after your family, your friends, and your career. Given these points, society has created a life so surrounded by technology that our generations to come will be brought up this way also. If we plan to make this world better, we must take a leap of faith our founding fathers did towards freedom. We must break free of a technology-based life. Technology has greatly impacted us in both a positive and negative way. John Winthrop discussed a city upon a hill and model of Christian charity. In order to obtain this city upon a hill, we must live in a world as a member of society that strives for greatness and objects to the laws of technology. I believe we must live this way in order to suck out the full marrow of life. A cell phone can be a very harmful thing if used too often. For society to be successful, we must balance technology with nature by living a life where there's more to your day than your cell phone and putting that phone away to explore the breathtaking aspects of life. We must break free of the shackles in society in order to a full and happy life.